Hey y'all, welcome to Pleiadian Point of View. I'm Peyton with Peyton Energetics, and I'm a Pleiadian channel and starseed coach. So in today's point of view, the Pleiadians wanted to chat with us a little bit about the structure of reality, because the more we understand the mechanics of our world, the more we can use it to our benefit. We can use it the way it was intended. But as humans, most of us have forgotten how to do this. So before we jump into today's topic, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. So when we are talking about the structure of our reality, what are we talking about? Well, our reality is designed to help us get to know ourselves better. That's why we came into physical form, was to get to know ourselves better, to make choices, have experiences. And the only way that we could do that was to use our environment, the world around us, to help us understand ourselves. So the way our reality was intended to function is as a mirror. So essentially, our reality, when we look at the world around us, both in our little personal daily life, but also on that broader global scale, everything that we are seeing is us. So our world, our physical reality, is reflecting us back to ourselves. It is functioning like a giant mirror. And the purpose of this is to help us make choices, to decide what do we want to create in this reality. But most of us have forgotten how to use our reality the way it was intended. So if you are a light worker or a starseed, there are good chances that you have been really doing a lot of work on yourself over the past couple of years, maybe even more than that. So what you may be noticing as you do this inner work that we talk about so often in my videos is you are changing your vibration. You are aligning more with your soul energy. And so as you go through this process of raising your vibration, doing all this work on yourself, which includes things like releasing limiting beliefs, releasing negative emotions from the energy field, what happens is you start to see a very different reality reflected to you. Because again, the world around you is just a reflection of you. And each of us are the only one in our reality. So if you've been doing a lot of work on yourself in the past couple years, what you're noticing probably is that your world is starting to get quieter, more peaceful, more blissful. And what is happening is you are getting the reflection of the work you have been doing. So a lot of starseeds and light workers are moving into times right now of absolute joy and abundance, of feeling free, creative, blissful. And that is because the world around them, both their daily life and what they see in the world around them, is reflecting back to them the work they have done. So what they're seeing is, as they achieve more alignment with their soul energy, everything starts to shift to reflect that. Now, of course, there is the flip side to that. So if you are one of the many who are feeling like life is more chaotic than it has ever been, all that is showing you is the state of your own energy. So if you use that the way it was intended, then you can move very quickly into a different reality. So one way to do this, if you are one of the many people who really kind of feel like your life is a dumpster fire right now, well, one thing that you can do is look out at what is happening in your reality, which again is just mirroring your energy and your beliefs back to you, to show you what you've got going on that you might want to adjust. So if you're seeing a lot of chaos or a lot of fear, what that's showing you is that you have energy that is wanting to be integrated, parts of you. And one way to figure out what that is just ask yourself, what is life giving you? So if you are noticing in particular that a lot of things are putting you in fear right now, all that means is the universe is using that reflection to show you that you have a lot of fear energy that is wanting to be integrated. And this energy is just part of you. But when these energies are unintegrated, then what happens is we get a very sharp reflection from the universe. So our reality is meant to guide us, to show us where are we aligning with what we want to create and where are we not. So the best way to use reality as the tool that it was meant to be is to just ask yourself, what are the themes that are coming up in your life? Or what are the things you're seeing in the world around you? Because that is going to show you the energies that are needing to be integrated. And then once you have identified what you would like to shift, all you have to do is go back to your energy tools. Start to integrate whatever energy is being reflected to you, if it's something that you don't prefer. Now, if everything is going smoothly, that's reflecting to you that you're doing a really good job of aligning with your higher self, with your master consciousness. But if things are a little bumpy, then the universe is showing you that you have some energy that needs to be integrated. And we've talked in lots of videos about how you do that. The process is called integration. And what that does is it just breaks it down at the energetic level. It lets you release something from your field. And once you release something from your energy field, guess what, y'all? It gets released from the reflection. So if you are not holding an energy, it cannot show up in your reality. So anything you're seeing in the world, whether it's your personal daily life or the world around you, it's showing you where you have some integration to do. And that's the tool we use that breaks down energy by running it through our chakras in a very specific way that neutralizes the energy. So the world around us is not meant to be something that imprisons us and enslaves us, but instead it is intended to be a reflection of where we're out of alignment with our higher self, with our soul blueprint. And as lightworkers and starseeds, as we start to master using our reality the way it was intended, we can change our reality very quickly. Because once you release those energies that are separating you from what you want to see in your life, guess what? They can't be reflected in your reality. So if something's being reflected that you're not crazy about, it's showing you where you have some work to do. So this is how we intended to use the physical experience. It's to help us get to know ourselves better so that we can make a choice if we want to change something. And the way that we do that is we've got to work the energy first. If you don't change the energy, you can never change the manifestation. Because again, the manifestation is just a reflection of you. So that is what the P's wanted to share with us in today's POV. I hope it helped you. As always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button if you haven't done that yet. I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.